No turning back. Like I was immersed with that song. Can you believe that I've been listening that song has been on repeat for the past how many hours? No turning back. Hope you're not going to turn back because welcome to Gossip Gala, where we give you all the juicy gossip. If it's not Gossip Gala, then I don't know where you are. And of course, my name is Uime Elijah Afia, Ogaraya one of Africa. Any other Ogaraya is a counterfeit. Anywhere you hear Ogaraya, just know that it is me. It is not any other person. It is me. And of course, I would not do this show. I would not do this show if we don't have the one and only, the one that God decided to vomit out of his stomach, the one that God said, let there be light, and there was light, the one that God said, she is after me, and I present to you God's beauty.
Ew, now me with that. Oh, you must say
Yes,
what?
now.
Oh, no. Hi, guys. My name is God's Beauty Israel, a.k.a. The Lady Vibe, a.k.a. Plenty Plenty, a.k.a. Gossip Batty. And oh, you must say what? When two people come together like this by
It's
12
about to
p.m.,
be a gossip.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's gossip.
yeah.
That's what it is. How are you, bestie?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
How are you feeling this? How are you feeling this morning after hearing, no turning back, the latest song in town that is trending right now?
Of course, I feel no turning back. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know what it is with Lawrence. If not that he's married, let's keep it at that. But honestly speaking, it's a banger, and I like how the gospel, part of Nigerian music is actually taking music to. I really like where they are taking us to. It's not just Afrobeats that is making waves now. Look at how the gospel music. I don't know what it is exactly. It just feels like when Mercy Chinwo came in, everybody just knew that it's time for us to do something, and everybody started giving us Moses Bleeds with his words, his lyrics.
Yeah, true.
What is that
True,
getting by
true.
inside music? Come on now. I really love it. I like how, like I said, I like how, where they are taking the music, industry to. When it comes to like the gospel aspect as well, it's not looking like they're just sleeping or they're just giving us one sound every time. But now everybody's trying to do something different. And I see where Lawrence is also coming from with the sound.
No.
I don't know what it
See,
is.
you
Again,
cannot
I
have
don't know.
Lawrence on your song
and it will not be a banger.
No,
Are you
no,
joking?
No. That guy, God gave him a special talent. I have not seen anybody does the thing
that he
the
does, right?
chant, everything. I have not seen anybody, and I mean that's so beautiful.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, away from that, what would you be doing this weekend? I mean, it's Friday, so
Well, I'm doing this weekend. Oh, you must say what?
what's with you
I
and
don't
Oyibo
know.
today? What's happening?
I don't know what it is. I think I've
Okay.
just missed Shaggy with those
okay,
previous
those is- yeah, I
exactly. But honestly, it's going to just be me and my goth. I really don't know what the plan is for them.
That's
I don't
so
know
nice.
what it is exactly. But they called me during the week, and somehow we're discussing about how to get married, how to get a man. You can imagine. So I just know that they have something up their sleeves, But
Okay.
they are yet to tell me what it is exactly. I don't know if it's a surprise or I don't know.
Are you sure
But
someone
yeah,
is not
fingers
planning
crossed.
to propose to
No,
you?
no. I
Please,
don't know.
Remember
Let's
we
not
are
go
here.
far. Let's not go far, please.
Oh yeah, now.
Let's just be optimistic and let's leave it at that.
Okay, well, for me,
Tell me.
the usual, just in my own comfort space.
Okay.
Watching movie.
I like
And,
that.
yeah,
Hey, it's not
basically
biggie. I mean, I like that as well because I'm very sure that at the end of the day, me and the girls will see how to watch one
watch
movie or two.
yeah, true, because there's so many interesting movies
Movies
right
that just
now
came out.
in
Yeah,
Netflix.
yeah.
There's this particular movie I'm currently watching.
Okay.
It's the name of the movie is called Forever.
Ooh.
Go and watch it. It's a very sweet, nice
I
movie.
like it.
Yeah, you should watch it.
I'll
But
check it out.
it's on Netflix, but you can still download it though to watch.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
All right.
I will.
Okay, so next up we'll be diving head first into the world of social media where the drama never takes a break. And
Okay.
of course, I'm talking about Street X. So this tweet says at Erica, she said, "People are out here with 5-year plan. I wake up every day and see what the vibes are." I mean, I think this is me. This is so me because honestly speaking, I don't have any plan. When people ask me, what is where do you see yourself in 1 year? Where do you see yourself in 2 years? I'm always like, I feel like that's one of the most difficult questions to ask honestly speaking, because I've not even finished seeing myself in the next one day. I
Yeah.
mean, the next one week. You're asking me, where do I see myself in the next
5 years
5 years? That's a lot. With the way this country is right
is
now, with the way everything is, I mean, I'm just going with the flow. I'm hustling. I'm trying to make ends meet, but at the same time, I'm going with the flow. So, what do you think?
first off, guilty as charged, because that particular that particular tweet is so me. I intend to ask people that a lot, because then I know that you have, some sort of maybe purpose, or why you're on earth. Let's even start with that. And you know what the plan is for you. Do you understand? Because then if you tell me, it's okay to say that you're going with the flow. To be honest, everybody's actually going with the flow.
Yeah, sure.
But then you should also have backup plans. You should have, plan A down to Z, right?
No, I do.
Exactly.
But
That's literally
right
what
now,
it is.
yes.
So if they ask you, okay, what's your 5? Do you have a plan? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I should be able to say, oh, probably I should. I mean, if God is God, we can probably be having our birth. We can probably be married. We can probably have kids. I should be earning some certain
Some
figures.
dollar,
Yeah. But then there should be that's you seeing yourself in 5
5
years.
years.
Do you understand? But then there should be something that you're actually doing for you to get that. That's literally what it is for me. So like I said, guilty as charged, that's my kind of question. Do you understand? Especially when it comes to like relationship kind of thing, because I want to be sure that I'm not having a liability or someone that doesn't know where it's going to.
Yeah, true.
You get
If
what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
relationship, that one, it's very easy to tell. But when it's like life in general, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I mean, where do I see myself in 5 years? Maybe living my dream life, enjoying myself and all of that.
Make we jaye.
Exactly. We'll be spending the billions and all of that. Basically, that's just it and all of that.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Okay, so the next one is Sofske. She said, "Hi, I don't know who needs to hear this, but block all your colleagues on social media." What do you think? What do you think?
Block all your colleagues on social media. I don't know what that is. First off, I think that for you to post anything on social media, you should be okay with whoever needs to see it. I mean, you should be okay with, if anybody sees it, that's fine. Do you understand? So the fact that you have to block everybody before you can actually post some things, again, I don't know what that is, because I'm really not scared of anybody. So if I'm to put anything on social media, I mean, whoever sees it, that's on you.
I think maybe where she's
Lucky
coming
you, really.
from, maybe where she's coming from is the aspect of, okay, let's say, for example, you're a content creator and you want to create content around, your workspace and all of that. You just have to like take your colleagues out of, the picture, so that they don't like. I don't know. There are just so many.
There's so many angles to it.
Because there was a time where I saw a video, a tweet or something of someone complaining about how she was complaining about her job, and I think a colleague saw the video and forwarded it to the HR.
Oh.
And when she came to work the next day, they handed over. I think they gave her a query or something, and all of that. So I think that's where this person is coming from. Like, just keep your colleagues off your social media page, because some of them, they are just.
But you know the interesting part. One way or the other, they will still see it. Whether you
How?
block anybody, let's be for real. Because again, that's when it comes to social media, it's algorithm that actually plays and all. So you really cannot tell who would see this. It might not be your colleague. It might be someone that is close to a colleague that say, "No, be your company, be this." And it goes. So you really cannot tell who. That's why you have to be very cautious of the kind of things you put on social media. When you know that this thing will land you in trouble, why put it in the first place?
Yeah.
And you say you want to block all your colleagues. I beg. I think one of the angles to this also is probably where you know for sure that people probably the life that you're living is totally different from what you portray at work. That kind of thing.
I get.
Probably you're always doing the diet, always doing all the party, and you're probably doing all the shaking and all. So when they see you at office, you're looking very Maria Makai-ish. So what's going on?
Okay.
Probably that's what it is. Then.
Okay. So the next one is on Naomi. So she said, "Every single predicament I can think of boils down to one thing, which is I need more money."
Emphasis.
And that is it.
That's on period.
We need more money. Like, what other predicament? Because literally everything boils down to money. You want to do this thing, money. You want to go this place, money. Like, you need money in everything. So I kind of agree with her right now. Yes, money is it.
I agree, actually, because, I mean, let's even think about it. Is there anything you can do without money? Even when you actually think of the most random thing that you can actually do without money, money is still involved. If you say, "Oh, let's just chill, let's just rest, we'll just get some small drinks," you need money to buy those drinks. You say, "Oh, let's not do anything, let's just watch a movie, let's feast and chill," you need to get data. There's really nothing you do without money, really. So, I mean,
Even when you sleep.
emphasis.
Even when
Even
you
when you
sleep.
sleep, if you don't buy the nice
True.
mattress and all of that,
Uh-huh.
you see, bro.
Even in your
I
dream
beg.
too,
You need
you
money.
still need
Do
money.
you
So
understand? So,
practically everything you need money. Like you
oh
can't
my
even
god.
survive without
I
money and
agree,
all of that.
actually.
And I
Yeah.
honestly agree. So I don't know if you out there if you agree to this, but me I agree because money
Everything.
is just the ideal thing to have. So before we go into the story for today, let's go on a quick short break and we'll be right back.
Bam, my people. The name is Oluchi, the Igbo Blondie. I'm a broadcast journalist and television producer, and you are watching Gossip Gala.
Hello, this is Funny Arch here, and I'm here with Gossip Gala. Do you love gossip? What's Gossip Gala?
Hello, everyone. Josh Tucker here. I want to tell you all to keep watching Gossip Gala for entertainment, trending gist, and when you just want to relax.
This show, if you're not listening to this show, if you're not watching this show, I don't know what you're doing, because this is where the tea is, okay?
Welcome back, guys. This is Gossip Gala. So we were just watching this thing, TGMA. That is Tencel Ghanaian Music Awards. And
Right.
honestly speaking, the fashion is a no no for me. But anyways, so the first story on our timeline today is the just ended 2025 Tencel Ghanaian Music Awards. TGMA, held on May 10th, 2025, has sparked massive discussion among entertainment lovers in Ghana and beyond. While the main event showcased performances and award wins one focal point remains the red carpet, a space traditionally known for glitz, glamour, and high fashion. Hosted at the Grand Arena of the Accra International Conference Center, this year's TGMAs drew guests from all walks of life. However, in an attempt to restore order and prestige to the red carpet, organizers Charterhouse implemented a strictly by invitation policy aiming to reduce crowding and improve the quality of appearances. And honestly speaking, the quality of appearances in this event is not giving quality at all. It is giving, make we just come, make it not be like say they invite us and we no come. That's what it's giving, because I don't know. What do you have to say?
I think
Because-
it's beautiful.
Oh,
I think
God.
it's chaotic. I think it's why are you looking at me like that? What were you expecting me to
What's
say?
beautiful about that, please?
Okay, so maybe not beautiful. I see creativity at at its peak, and I love it. That guy that had a heart with a fork on it, and
Okay.
baby,
Permit me to ask you a question. Please wait. Permit me to ask you a question.
Yeah, no,
when
drop,
you say
drop, drop.
when you talk about creativity, what do you mean?
Hell, Chineke.
Describe your
Hell,
own.
Chineke.
Describe your own form of creativity, I beg. But so that it will not be like as if the one I
Okay.
have in my head is different from your own.
No,
So,
no.
okay.
So I'm so sorry, guys.
So
Okay,
you
look,
would call that
let's
okay.
let's look at it. I mean, from the few ones that we saw. So let's talk a bit about it. Now, it's a music award, ceremony, or do I say event, right? And I like how people came out with different style. Creativity is something I consider creativity to be something very unique, something that you many people will not think about. So when you see certain things, you see that guy with
tailoring
machine.
machine.
Exactly. Like, I mean, let's think about it. I'm not sure I would have actually thought about having to see a fashion costume or whatever it is together with a machine with it. I think it's very unique. That's one part. I know there's a lot coming up, but that's absolutely fine. But that's one part. You get the point. Then that's why, if you remember when we saw Papaya's outfit, I think it was very beautiful because
It wasn't
no,
beautiful.
nobody will think about it. Let's think about it.
There's nothing
It's
beautiful
not.
about that.
There's something it's very unique. It's very
Okay,
unique.
so this one that was carrying tailoring machine, that one.
I don't think it's an outfit for the award ceremony,
Okay,
right?
okay.
I don't think it's a very calm outfit for the ceremony, but yes, it's a wonderful costume. It's a beautiful piece, really.
Did you see the I don't know if you saw this tweet
What's that?
yesterday where I don't know, I think he's an actor or something.
Okay.
He was shading someone, but he didn't come out outrightly. Now, speaking about Papaya's outfit
Outfit.
for the AMVCA, he said something. He said, "How do people get invited to this AMVCA? Because
How do you mean now?
make me understand why someone wore bananas to the red carpet." So when you say creativity, that's why I'm always shocked when you say they look so beautiful. I don't know. That's like,
What exactly would you people prefer? That you see the same corset, the same normal dress on everybody?
Nobody is saying that you
So
have
what?
to do the corset thingy and all of. There are different ways
Exactly.
to style yourself.
Exactly.
You don't necessarily need to do things that I don't know how to just put it.
Why? Because it's not making sense to you. Again, I've said it so many times. That's what fashion is. If you can see Nana's dress and say, "Wow, this is beautiful," when technology meets fashion, what do you expect? Then why would you be angry when you see a Papaya's outfit? I'm confused.
So what's the inspiration behind banana?
Jesus
wearing
Christ of
banana.
Nazareth. Again, it's not on me. It's on the designer and whoever wore her.
Or you putting spoons all over your body,
Oh
on
my
your
God.
clothes and all of that, or you carrying tailoring machine on your shoulders and all of that. So
Okay,
how is that creative?
It's creative. I mean, I don't know where exactly inspired it, because again, it's the designer to tell on whoever that is wearing the outfit. It's on them to really tell why exactly are you putting on this outfit, right? I'm not the one wearing it, but I see something and I say that it's beautiful because again, it's unique. I love unique things. I like things that are rare. I like things that you not think about and you just show them like, what's going on? It doesn't have to make sense to you. Do you understand? But again, it's unique. It's something that, see, take it today, tomorrow, next year, we'll always have a conversation about the fact that, there's someone that wore a clothes that looks like banana. And for every time you call papaya on it.
So is this creative enough for you?
If you listen to the video when this guy was talking about it, don't shade me here. But whoever that's well done, Shao. But coming back to it now, if you listen to the video where this guy was talking about, you literally hear him when he said that the reason for this outfit, what inspired it is, he wants to showcase trashy things, how trash can actually be modified and to be made something useful, according to him. So that's what inspired the dressing. So again, it doesn't have to make sense to you. Of course, it's okay with whoever wore it.
Okay. Now let me ask you another question. So if you were the one, your designer gave you that outfit, the one we just saw, or the tailoring machine, or the banana outfit, and he gives it to you, or who or she, like anybody, your designer, he or she gives it to you and say, okay, this is your outfit. Would you wear it? Be sincere. Would you wear it?
So again, I love unique things, right? Now, papaya's outfit, I'll wear it.
You wear it.
I would still wear it.
Okay, this one, would you wear it?
The Fox style, no. Because again, we also have to talk about the branding of this person. That's why I said you don't know what inspired the person that even designed it, and the person wearing it. Do you understand? I made mention of this guy, this one I would just watch last, And if you, like I said, if you watch the video of the guy when he was talking about it, he said what inspired this dress is, taking out trashy things and making it into fashion. So exactly. So again, it goes back to your brand as a person. My brand will not allow me to wear something like this. Papaya's outfit, yes. Nana's outfit, yes. But my brand will not allow me to wear a costume that has, some fuck. Oh God! Well, you get the point.
I get your point. Don't worry, we understand you.
Don't even say
we understand you.
you.
Anyways, speaking of something unique and creative, popular socialite Yimoli's wife drags her workers online as she recounts how they stole millions of naira from her business. The entrepreneur revealed that her workers had been extracting money from her business since November. Now, according to her, they had been asking customers to send payments into their personal accounts instead of the business accounts. She shared several photos of the transactions that they had made with their personal accounts. She captioned, "No matter how nice you are to your workers, they will always steal from you. They have been stealing from me since November, for God's sake." Like, this is... I mean, there's nothing new under the sun. This is something that
it's not new.
It's not new, but it's also painful to see that you open a business with your hard-earned money and you employ some folks to come and help you run your business, and the next thing what they do is
steal from you.
And to even now make it very worse, you're always nice to these people. You don't. It's not like you're mean to them. You're nice and all of that, and yet they still steal from you. Sometimes when people do these things, I ask myself, like, why? Why steal from your boss? Why? So, what do you have to say about this story? Because
so it's not even a funny one. It's really sad that even with the help of people towards other persons, they intend to take it for granted, because this is a perfect example. She was even giving a story, narration on how she even, I think, sent about 300,000 naira to someone to get a phone, given that she's the oldest staff, among the others and all. And at the end of the day, she's still the one even collecting money from her. I saw it. You're transferring over 100K, 300K, 500K to your account that is not your own. This would they have grown, for real. Because I'm very sure they must have started from small. You started from 50, you started from 64. Then you started collecting even down to 300K. That's a lot, really.
That's a lot, honestly.
Honestly, I think that she should probably try to get the money back from them, sack them, obviously. Then allow things, just... allow God just do the rest, When I was checking the story, there's something someone said, and it's time for me to ask you a question now. Don't worry, guys. I guess when she posted the pictures of the ladies and all, and somehow some people are not they're not okay with it.
Why?
What do you think about it?
It's okay.
It's okay to post
Yes,
them.
yes. So that you know, so that for business owners out there, they know these people. And you know that okay, when they come in for a job interview, you know that oh, so you're the one that did this, you're
But
the
you
one that did that, and all of that. I feel it's okay, because I
okay.
feel like we need to start calling people out. Yes, we need to start calling people out, because when you don't call people out, they will not know that they have a problem. So now that this is out there, then they will know that they have a problem. So by the time they are looking for jobs and they don't get a job or any, then they know that there's actually a problem. Because I don't see the reason why you should hide their faces or you should not show the public. When you do things like this, what were you expecting? That your
Right.
madam will just see you and say and sack you and that's it? No, you need to start calling people out for their bullshit. That's just it.
So I
okay.
hear you, right? But then I feel like somehow you've now also spoiled, their future or their career in that sense. Because then if you look at it, right? Now this it's like I said, when you actually post their pictures right there, I get the point, I get what you said and all of that. But then look at it very well. It also just means that they cannot get job anywhere, because then every employer will also want to be cautious. I know I cannot have a thief and all of that. You've somehow just put them to be in a corner where it will be very hard for them to make ends meet and all of that. So how did they even feed for themselves? And I mean I'm trying to look at it from both
Okay.
aspects.
Okay, so the same way you're looking at it, they too, they should also look at it this way. When they were taking money from their boss, when they were extracting money from their boss, taking what belongs to their boss to themselves, what were they thinking? So do you want to say this is the devil's handwork? Or they were not thinking? I mean, I feel like everybody knows what they are doing. Everybody knows what they are doing.
I agree.
So for them to have gotten to this level of their madam even getting to know this, then you should know, because trust me, people are pumping money into their business. So you cannot, if it's you, I'm pretty sure you do way worse than
No.
Oh, so what would you do?
So the least I would have done is, first off, sack them,
Uh-huh.
get the money I can get from them, or probably leave them with it, and probably I mean I'm in for justice and all of that, so I'll probably taking them to the police station and all of that. Probably they do whatever they try to sort it out and all. But you see the angle of having to post them on social media, because again you've somehow ended their career for them. That's the angle I'm coming from. Do you understand? It's one thing for you to tell people that, oh, don't do this again, you stole from me and all of that, putting their picture out there. You've literally just somehow, I'm trying to look for the right word or the best word, but I feel like personally, I don't think I'd want to do that. For me, it's okay to collect your money back from them. Once you can collect it from them, you get what I'm saying, then allow them go. There are some things that, I mean, having to put them on social media, you've somehow hindered them from having to grow. Because again, you cannot also take out the fact that there's also a medical condition, either kleptomania or so, where people actually steal for no reason.
And they should go and work on their whatever.
Some people don't know that they are. That's another problem.
Now that
But
she
how would you know?
now
No, the
that
fact that
she
you posted
has,
them, you somehow hindered them as well. That's what I'm saying.
she did not hinder anybody. Do you know what it
Wow.
means to actually like sweat? You get money and you establish a business.
I am not saying what
Then
she
you
did is bad,
employed
though.
people
No,
and they're
let's-
extorting from you.
Let's get this right. I'm not saying that what she did is bad or is good. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying from my perspective here. I mean, from my own standpoint, that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
okay.
So if it's in my own hands, right, I will not have to post them on social media.
I
I really
I'm
don't
going
see
to
the need.
post. I'm actually going to post.
Because again,
okay.
you said these people stealing from me. One way or the other, I'm still the owner of the business. The God that blessed me, he knows smoke shisha. The guy knows, say, one way or the other, people will collect money from me. And he will always ensure that I'm okay. That's the truth. See, there are some things that when I look at it very well, critically, I just know that I don't pass this one. Literally, my standpoint, you guys.
Anyways, I feel I don't see anything wrong with whatever she did. She's right for posting them. She posting these girls is valid, because I mean, I think it's high time we need to start calling people out for
Their
for
wrongdoings.
messing up and all of that, because trust me, if you do not do this, I'm sure they would use this as a lesson. So if eventually they go to church and ask God for forgiveness and God forgives them and decide to like, okay, you know what, let me bless you, they know that when they get another job, they wouldn't do what they did, because whether you like it or not, stealing is stealing. And you're not even
course.
taking small money. You're not taking 10,000.
It's a
You're not taking the
large
large amount of money. Someone's business, like you want to run
want to
the
run it
woman.
down,
No,
yeah.
now that was actually very, very wrong. And people who are coming out to say what she did was wrong, blah blah blah. Nigerians will always be Nigerians.
Anybody would talk.
Everybody will talk. So, let's just keep it moving. It is well. Anyways, this one, I love this story because it has to do with my fave. Okay, if we're not
Obio.
talking about Davido, then I don't know who we are talking about.
Obio.
So, Nigerian music legend Bright Chimezie has praised Davido and Omale for their hit single "With You," which samples his iconic track "Because of English." In a video posted on Instagram page, Chimezie was seen dancing joyfully to the song while applauding the artist for creatively drawing inspiration from his classic. I mean, I love this. I love this so much. When I saw the video yesterday, I was just smiling. I was like, oh. If you listen to the original song, not With You, Because of English, like the song is nice, it's okay and all of that, but the fact that Davido had to take that song and turn it into what it is, that was really, really beautiful. I mean, it's my fave. What were you expecting? He's always going to bring the banger.
God,
Yeah.
I beg. When we go get faves like this, don't mind me, Jerry.
Okay.
But honestly, I feel like this is so Davido, so I am not even surprised. First off, shout out to Chief Chimezie Bright. It's a very beautiful one,
yeah.
and I really like to see, I like to see more of this often, where we hear more of this old classic, and I mean, someone should do it with Osadebe's song. I mean, probably a Fino. Give us.
That
give
would
us.
hit,
Do you
That would
understand?
hit,
Do you
actually.
understand?
Yeah, I guess that would
I
hit.
can't wait.
True,
You know,
true.
it's going to be very beautiful and maybe chaotic. I like chaos. I survive in chaos.
But what do you think about music artists sampling people's songs? I mean, we've had Burna Boy sample what's her name? Is it Alex Briston's song and all of that? Then we've had
Even
Thames
terms, yeah.
sampling
Love Me
Me
Jeje.
Jeje
Yes.
and all of that. But what do you think about? Because
I
for
think
me,
it's a
I feel it's
beautiful
actually
one.
very beautiful.
Yeah.
But the only problem is if you sample people's song and you do not pay the necessary courtesy to whoever owns the song,
Yeah.
then I think there's a problem with that. So seeing this particular story, I mean, it just shows that I'm not trying to sing his praises, Davido, even though he's actually a very nice and sweet person and all of that. It just shows that what's your
Yeah, sorry. No, but honestly speaking, Davido is a nice person,
He
right?
is.
And coming to talk about the song and sampling of old songs, or let's say recent classics and all. I think that it's a beautiful one because just like you've mentioned terms and some other persons like that, it's very beautiful, it's
True,
unique.
true.
Now the truth is, most of the times when you hear them give acknowledgement to the fact that they collected so sound from so song, the fact that you're already giving that acknowledgement alone actually shows that you actually you're grateful for the fact that this person allowed you to use his sound, like the Thames story we talked about it one time. Thames literally, even after I think she paid him or so, and she asked you at the end of the day, because then that song actually got the Grammys. So she was so excited that she even had to put it on her socials and really thanked him that thank you so much for even allowing us to use this your song. And honestly speaking, I would like to see more of this often, just like I said with your Osadebe. I mean, I was listening to Osadebe during the weekend, thanks to my girls, but then I feel like if you imagine we have the likes of Fino or Flavor or Chike, it's going to be a very wonderful one, honestly speaking. I mean, the sound, everything. We know how good, instrumental Osadebe's song, the sound and all of that.
Yeah.
So imagine we now infuse it to today's sound and all. It's going to be a very sweet melody, honestly.
Yes, it's
and I
real.
can't wait. I mean, somebody should do that.
Yes, and to think that Davido, with the whole Igbo stuff and all of that, to think that he was able to, sing all of those parts. I mean, what do you expect? OBO.
I actually feel like, I was telling you, I feel like, see, Davido would have actually been an Igbo guy. I don't know how, to be honest, because even the way he speaks the Igbo
it, yeah,
guy.
true.
Guy, see, I'm Igbo girl,
always
but
like-
I
I'm
solid
always
for
like,
Davido. I swear.
Like, how do you do these things?
No, the guy is good.
How?
He's good.
Because the part, I think the part where he said, is he Arabanko Abi.
Yes,
I
yes,
was like,
yes.
the way he pronounced it, this
He
is not
does it
someone
so
trying
well.
to learn, or the person just got the
Mm-mm.
pronunciation
Mhm.
and just no. This is some. He sounded like a typical
Typical Igbo
Igbo
person,
person.
yeah.
That is mad. And some people will sit down there and be arguing
See
and
how
be
she's
saying,
blushing.
"Why would I blush?" Some people will be there saying,
Oh my
"Davido
God.
doesn't know, no." Anyways,
Just shoot them on their head. You're talking about whiskey deficit. Shoot them in their head.
anyways, we don't talk too much. We let our numbers and we let our
Oh my
work speak
God.
for us. Okay.
It's cute that
So
Davido.
speaking about letting our work, speak for us and all of
Mhm.
that. When we come back, we have a very interesting story that we need to talk about. But we need
Oh,
to
okay.
go on a quick short break and we'll be right back.
I describe myself as a polyhumanitarian, someone who believes politics should be rooted in love for country and empathy for its people. I'm thrilled to introduce to you Politics Uncensored, a show dedicated to tackling the political challenges that matter most to Nigerians. This is more than just a show. It's a space for honest, unfiltered conversations about the issues that shape our nation. From policy reforms to elections, leadership tussles to governance at all levels, and the overall political landscape in Nigeria. We will dive deep into how politics is impacting our everyday lives. So join me on this journey as we challenge the status quo, spark dialogue, and work together to build a brighter future for Nigeria. Let's make our voices heard and drive the change we deserve.
Yo, let's talk about things in Nige. Most of the man them sucking Gary, the rest them eating rice. One fight for a little for since Tinubu came and increased the price. It's your boy Kid Drastic. And shout out to Gossip Gala. You can come on here to watch best gossips and trendy stories and this thing. So stay safe. Bless.
Hey guys, it's your girl Purple Diva, and I'm live here. I want to say a very big shout out to Gossip Gala. Peace out.
Welcome back to the table where we spill all the gossip. If it's not trending, then we're not talking about it, okay? And this is Gossip Gala. Now, speaking on people, honestly, this story is it's tiring. Only one person is going through a lot.
Tell me.
So now I'm talking about controversial social media critic VeryDarkMan. We have VeryDarkMan again in the news. Honestly speaking, he's really going through a lot. I'm not going to lie because only you, EFCC. Now another one again. Omo. It is well, oh. Okay. He was rearranged on Thursday by the police before a federal high court in Abuja over alleged cyberbullying of Nollywood actresses Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike. So, in addition, the social media activist is charged with cyberbullying others, including Nigerian artist Sam Clef. VeryDarkMan appeared before Justice Musa Laiman to face a 5-count charge and pleaded not guilty to all allegations. Ratel. Up, Ratel.
You're not
Up,
serious,
Ratel.
your life.
Honestly speaking, at this point, I don't know what to say. I really do not know what to say. This cyberbullying. Wait, though. Did he cyber. It seems you have a lot to say. Let me allow you to talk.
Anyway. I feel like first off, I'm very sure VeryDarkMan saw it coming. Yeah. He's not going to say he didn't see it coming. He saw it coming. Obviously. Because if you look at the 5-count charges that was, given to him and all of that, you see that there was the point, if you remember, there was a time where during that can I remember Gist Blogger? What's the name of that blog?
Gist Lover.
Gist Lover, yes. So if you remember during that time of Gist Lover era, where so many things are coming out, who is gay, who is not, and some Akpabio story and all. So you remember VDM was saying that the people that own that particular blog is what's the name? Toto DK and exactly. So that's literally one of the the charges that was laid on him and all of that. So honestly speaking, I'm very sure he saw it coming. Now is that time where all of those evidences that he's always shouting and he's always talking about. Let's see it now. Let's hear it, because it's one thing for you to come out and say, "Oh, na Yabo Joe and Toto Dike na they run this particular blog." That you get evidence, but I no go drop on here. Oh yeah, you don't reach time where you go drop them. So I mean, really, it also just goes back to say that for every time you sow, you definitely reap it. You understand? So it's important that for everything that comes out of your mouth, it's something that you can be able to fight for or hold. There should be something that you can show to back up whatever that you've said. So yes, I'm very sure he saw it coming. Now that he's in court now, let's see what happened. Let's see the evidences that he has.
See, honestly, for me, if I was very dark man, at this point, I'm just going to lay low.
Away.
Yes, I'm just going to lay low. Like after the whole, the whole police custody thing and all of that, I'm just going to lay low and just mind my business, because I can one person from EFCC. Firstly, it was police. I think that was last year and all of that. Now this year, EFCC, it's the whole thing is just too much. That's a lot.
But that's again because even when you said you're going to, if you're at VDM, you lay low. It just goes further to say that you're trying to be. Let me not say a coward, but then if you've opened your mouth to say you're not scared of anybody, neither are you scared of any lawsuit, then why are you laying low?
No,
because if you look at his personality, VDM, right from the social media police, social media police.
I get. No. When I mean laying low, I'm not saying he shouldn't do what he does. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that laying low in the sense that most of the things he comes out to say about people, because sometimes I feel like very dark man sometimes don't have evidence.
Then why are you coming out to say it? That's the problem, and that's something that D1 has always been saying. Do you understand? It's not like I'm trying to back that one up. I'm not backing him up. But what I'm saying is, for every time that you come out on social media to say something, you should always be very cautious of what you're saying. Do you understand? If you're making certain defamations, you should have evidence to back it up. Do you understand what I'm saying? So VDM actually saw this coming. There's nothing in this planet Earth that anybody will tell me. Because if you are always talking about people, you say AFCC is scared of you. Then you should be sure. You should be sure of what you're saying. You should not just come and make mouth. That's literally what it is.
At this point, Rattels, Rattel, what they call that's what they call themselves now. Rattel. They should tell their Oga to beg, because he actually needs to tune down most of the things he says.
I don't think so. Because that's his job. Do you understand? That is his job. That's what he has. That's his niche he has found for himself as a content creator. People should calm down. Well, literally, you get the point. So if he says this is what he wants to do, there's no need turning it down. There's no need tuning anything down. There's no need keeping quiet. Come out. But my problem is you don't come out and spill out rubbish. You don't come out and say certain things if you don't have evidence to back it up.
It's just like during the whole Mohbad issue, the things he said about Iyabo Ojo,
then you not tell me after you have said all of these things, those things, you don't have evidence to back it up. You're a joker.
I'm very sure if you see Very Dark Man right now, you can actually give him a very distinct. But anyways, it's just so sad, Sha. I don't know why I'm feeling so sorry for him.
You're Rattel
because who be Rattel? No, I beg you. I am not a Rattel, please. I am not.
God. Okay.
I only belong to and stand with 30 BG.
Oh.
Any other fan base, please. I don't know anything.
Raise.
If you tell me I am a 30 BG fan, I will tell you yes.
With your full chest.
With my full chest. But if you say Rattel, please, do I look like a Rattel to you? Or do I look like I beg? Anyways, he's going to be fine, and I just hope that would see an update to this particular story. And
we go. Should be our video. We'll go see updates. No worry.
Anyways, speaking about being not being a Rattel and taking your life seriously and being focused, one of my favorite pastors, Pastor Bolaji Idowu.
I like that.
lead pastor of Harvesters
Harvesters.
International Christian
Harvesters.
Center, has advised people not to enter romantic relationships while unemployed, stressing
Period.
that financial instability can distort one's perception of love and lead to poor decisions. I'm speaking during a sermon shared on X on Thursday. Pastor Idowu explains that being jobless limits an individual's choices and often causes them to settle for relationships they wouldn't consider if they were financially stable. And I think he has said it all.
Yeah.
I remember one time in my former place of work where I was talking about, I think I said something. I said, what is a broke guy looking for in a relationship?
Ooh.
And you know what someone said to me?
Tell me.
Somebody was telling me that, why will I say that? That there is
Because the person
everybody.
is broke too. That's why.
Wait now. No, the person is not broke. She's actually very
Very
well to do.
Oh, okay.
That one,
okay.
she's a boss.
Oh.
So she was not like that. Why would I
Sorry,
say that? That I shouldn't say that. That everybody, I think she said everybody has their person. You get a broke guy
Emphasis.
can still find love.
A broke girl.
That,
Everybody had their person.
you get that was what she
You should have
said.
said. You should have said it.
No,
No, me. I just give an example.
but I'm telling you, I'm
Okay.
feeling like a reported speech.
Oh, okay,
that was
that's
what
fine.
she said, and
Okay.
I was just looking at her like, what are you saying? As you are talking like this, if a broke guy should
Oh
approach
my
you, would
God.
you date him? But honestly speaking, I to an extent, I don't want to say I kind of agree with what he's saying fully, because there are people who are, yes, they are doing everything humanly possible to be up and doing. You get, they are working. It's not like they are just sitting down there and they are just looking at the ceiling, waiting for God to bring manna from heaven for them. They are working and all. So you saying that those type of people should not go into a relationship? I mean, that is, I don't know. It just sounds somehow to my ears. Honestly speaking, I feel like everybody deserves love. Okay, it depends on the kind of person you're going into a relationship with. So I feel like what he should have said is, if you're going into a relationship, go into a relationship that fits your pocket. I
Right.
mean, as a broke, I don't want to use being broke, but as someone who is not well to do, yeah, as someone who is not financially stable, let me put it
I
that
like
way.
that word.
As someone who is not financially stable, you wouldn't go for someone with high maintenance. You wouldn't. You go for someone that can fit your pocket. You get, and not just going for someone that can fit your pocket. You would go for your kind of person. You get, and all of
Yeah.
that. So, but at the same time, Sha, if you feel like, okay, if you still, anyways, that's just my own take, Sha. That's just my own point of view, because I feel like everybody deserves love, whether you are financially stable or you are not financially stable and all of that. You deserve love. You just have to go for what fits your pocket.
All right.
Yeah.
So, okay. So this is my 2 cents on the story, right? I think that what he's saying is actually is on point. We cannot actually take anything out of it. Yes, because to be honest, when you don't have a certain amount of money, when you're not rolling with 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, you're actually limited to the kind of woman that you'd want to, be with or have with. Now, so let's use for example, someone that's a normal regular guy, 9 to 5, that's probably just earning maybe 300, 400K and sees a Nancy Sime, for example. You see how she is beautiful, her skin is skinny, everything is on point. Then imagine looking at her, you say you like this person, but again, because you're not in that financial, what do they call it? Balance with her, right? Because of that, you will only admire, but you of course cannot date her or have anything. I'm just saying, you get the point. So I feel like that's the angle that he's coming from, because then when you don't have money, imagine someone that like I said, I mean, you don't have money, you're not earning enough, right? You can only admire certain persons, but you cannot really date them, except of course in very rare circumstances, you get. But most of the time, the only thing you can do is like this person from afar, and it's not even something that is just a man thing. It's what females as well. I mean, I look at someone and say, God, I want to, someone, with a Range Rover, but I'm still doing Legacy's Benz. My guy, you get the point. So it's always very rare. It's only in Nollywood that will see one girl that is still fetching water from the river. I mean,
Nollywood.
It's not
Nollywood is,
exactly,
yeah.
but you get the point. So I think that's the angle that he's coming from. Now I want to quickly address the whole broke whatever. Now, so we'll talk about broke people and all of that. Most of the times, for me, definition of brokenness is more like you don't know what your purpose is. You don't know where you're going to. It's not really about your finances, because then if you have good dreams, you have good visions, you already know where you're going to. You're already having. I mean, you've been able to mold block already. The foundation is clear. I believe that guy want to be that's duplex you go build them. You get the point. But when you don't, you're yet to understand what cement you want to even use. You're confused. Is it Dangote? Is it? You get the point. You're confused. Yeah, you don't know who exactly you want to bring in to help you with the construction and all. I would not want to have anything to do with you, because you're not just broke financially. You're broke even with visions and all of that. So where exactly are you going to be taking me to?
Sure.
You get the point. But when you're able to, you have your cement, you have everything you need to be able to build, your foundation is ready. Then of course I can say, okay, baby, I like you. You don't have the bars yet. You're not driving a Range Rover yet, but I believe you can do this. You get the point. So like literally that's how I see it. But coming back to this here, like I said, I'm so much I so much agree with what the way I said, because if you look at it, if you don't have a certain amount of money, let's not lie, it's very rare for you to actually meet the kind of man or the kind of woman that you actually genuinely.
I'm not saying I don't agree
need.
with him.
So,
I do honestly agree with him, but I was just trying to like say it from a different point of view and all of that, saying that even if you're not financially stable, that's why you need to go for your kind of person, like you said.
Period.
And now speaking about going for your kind of person, or more, even like say, you don't know why I'm laughing though.
Tell me.
This comment is like, I don't know whether this person is, I don't know who this person is, but the person decided to come very hot, and I'm going to read it.
Read that now.
It's funny,
Okay.
very, very funny. The person said, Ruby, I'll call your name, Ruby. Oh, she said, go look yourself for mirror and see how you were mumu girl. That's what she said.
To who? Me?
I don't know who she's referring to. It could be me. It could be. I don't know who she's referring to, but I'm sorry,
But
baby girl. Those words you just mentioned, I mean, you just said, it's to your pocket, too. You know, it's not doing anything.
The fact that
to
you
me.
actually commented, it's a nice one. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your comments. We really appreciate.
I appreciate.
We appreciate your comments. Please keep it coming, okay? Thank you so much. Speaking about let's move on to the next story. I don't know. These comments, they enter me, but
enter you, Nibo.
no, they enter me. I'm trying to form, hard girl, but I'm like, so persistent and type this thing. Now I feel how, most of our celebrities, how they feel, whereby they go to their comment section and they see things and they're like, and they get very.
It doesn't
somehow.
bother me. I'm not bothered at all. I'm so sorry. Again, that's your perspective to how you think of me, and that's absolutely fine. But again, what matters is how I think about myself. I think I'm beautiful. I think that you yourself would even reach me. Let's not joke. Do you understand? So really, it depends on how I vision myself, how I see myself. So yeah, what you said valid, makes sense. But that's that's to you. But
that's on
to
you.
Me,
if you are wowo, sorry.
Let's keep it moving.
Anyways, talking about being wowo and
there's something wrong with this girl.
talking about being wowo and not, this story is actually not really looking good, because I have not seen this person in the news for I don't know if he has been violent before and all of that, but seeing this one, I'm like, is this so Chris Brown? And also, we don't have time, so let's just quickly breeze through it. So US singer Chris Brown has been arrested in the UK in connection with a bottle attack at a London nightclub in 2023. Brown was arrested at a hotel in Manchester in the early hours of Thursday and held on suspicion of causing grievous bloody harm to music producer at the Tape nightclub in Mayfair. The Sun said it became aware of Brown's appearance in the UK on Wednesday, at which point it alerted the Met Police. This is a lot.
Just like you said, you I've never seen, Chris Brown in any violent story before. It's always about his music, something
and
related
all
to
of that,
relationship and
yeah.
all of that. So yeah, it's quite weird. And given that it's even something of 2023, I mean February 19, and they're arresting him for it
Revisit-
now. So it's more like they're really probably looking for him or so. Because yeah, that's literally what it is. If you look at the story, something around the Met Police was alerted, and that's why they had to go and look for him in Manchester.
Oh,
For them
okay,
to
okay.
arrest
That
him
means
and
they
all.
must
So,
have been looking
yeah,
for
they must have
him,
been looking
and
for
he has
him,
been
but
avoiding.
maybe we don't know that for sure, but again, that that's what report tells us. So honestly speaking, this is something that I mean I've really not heard from Chris Brown and all, but I mean, let's see how it goes. If the producer guy feels like truly Chris Brown have actually done this thing that he's saying, then let's see evidence to actually prove that, and let them also take it to court. They should not just rest in the police station. They should take it to the court so that we know what's going on and
Yeah,
all. So,
speaking about violence, actually, Chris Brown has been violent before.
Ooh,
Remember
wow.
Chris Brown and Rihanna? Yeah, so he has. He
Okay.
has. Thank God I not go and say Draco. Hey. Thank God. Because I was about to say, I think it's Drake, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, Chris Brown has. So, like you said, I think they were actually looking for
Yeah, they
him
were.
and all of that. And they had to like alert the police that, okay, this person you're looking for is here and all of that. But, it is well, oh, the rate at which this violence, among these celebrities, most especially the ones in the abroad,
Yeah.
the way they are always
Emphasis on
in the abroad, you
Yeah.
get the way they
They're
are always
doing the
very.
most. Probably again because they have this free license to have like guns and all of these things for themselves. So most of the times, even when something happened, you not hear them say, "Oh, self defense" and all of those. But I mean, thank God it's not here in Nigeria. Let's still be dealing with the small GALA that we already have here. Like, the Western issue, I mean, is way too much really. But yeah, I think we cannot have this conversation without also imputing that Chris Brown is actually it's an amazing singer, really. I really love Chris Brown a lot. I mean, if you remember Sensational, there are a lot, really, right from when it started. I think he's a great artist,
Yeah,
But yeah,
he
tell
is.
me, what do you think?
About
Chris Brown being a good artist.
Well, anyways, he's a great artist. Kudos to him. But we need to go. We are out of time. But before we go,
Okay.
I love this comment so much.
Did not insult you this
Jones.
time.
No, it's not insult.
Okay.
M Jones, thank you so much.
She's my partner
He's
now.
okay. She said, negativity, waiting, negativity. Okay. Why negative? Why comment negativity? Waiting two beautiful, positive ladies. I mean, thank you so much. We are positive.
M. Jones.
You see the positivity
see
in
you,
us, and we
baby.
see you too. Thank you
I see
so
you.
much. But this is where we are going to draw the curtain for today on Gossip Gala. Do not forget, we'll be back here on Monday. So do not go anywhere. Bye for now. Bye.